Alright boys, it's Tuesday, February 9th. We have a squat workout today. The way like our school works with COVID is they were giving us these wellness days in which, since they don't want to give us a spring break, they're giving us sporadic days off throughout the semester. So today they decided to give us off so I don't have to worry about any schoolwork or attending any classes, so I can just fully focus on this big squat workout we have ahead of us. I have a single prescribed at RP 7 to 8. So if it's there, I'm gonna take 683, which is 5 reds and a blue. So looking forward to that. We gotta see if it's there though. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be there. We'll play it by ear. But right now we're just eating some ramen. We have a Fairlife on deck. I bought a Pedialyte just so all the extra sodium and potassium to sip on throughout my warm-ups. Bring some Gatorades. But essentially I just wanted to document this because the past couple weeks I've been PRing on squat, but this would be a big PR, 5 reds and a blue. That's kind of crazy to think about. So we're gonna do what we've always done, just go and perform, and if it's there, it's there. I know I'm strong enough to do it, but I don't want to overshoot by any chance. So if it's there, it's there. I'll probably take you guys maybe through bench tomorrow. I know it's usually just volume and it's not too exciting. But then the next day we have deadlifts. I'll probably retake 705 and try to make it a bit faster. Damn, ugly as shit. Last night I put out a thing on my story Last night I put out a thing on my story offering you guys a chance to ask questions for this video. One of the things that someone asked was why Fairlife. So essentially the reason why I really rave about Fairlife and why I'm always drinking it is because it's essentially a macronutrient cheat. For example, there's 6 grams of serving. Oh my god. There's 6 servings per container and 13 grams of protein per serving. So it comes out to around 90 grams of protein per one thing like this. And it's lactose free. So you're not going to be shitting yourself after drinking a full thing of them. And it goes down, and because of that, it goes down super smooth. You could drink a full thing of these like water. It's really no big deal. It doesn't give you that really full feeling like that real milk does. So that's really why I drink that. Somebody asked, how do you deal with failure? So I'm going to assume that you're talking about a failed lift. To be 100% honest, you really shouldn't be failing lifts in training, because if you're following a certain program, they're not going to prescribe you legitimate max outs unless it's the end of the block or program completely. But let's say per se you're just off program and you're just maxing out, which I don't recommend. If you fail, you have to mentally disconnect yourself from that in the sense where it already happened and there's nothing else you can do about it. If there was a certain mistake you made, the important part is identifying that mistake and then just moving on from it. High bar versus low bar. So if you guys don't know, I squat low bar, which means that the bar is more in a deeper position down on my traps. The reason I do that is because I'm able to recruit more muscle fibers in your posterior chain, which is your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, as opposed from high bar where it's predominantly quad dominant. So that's really the reason why I squat low bar. I feel like I can recruit more muscle and I'm just much stronger. Joey, my coach, will occasionally prescribe me some high bar work on an off day, depending on the split, just so that we can put extra quad work there and it'll assist our low bar for the main competition lift. Do I see any differences since using the inversion table? So I don't know how far you guys have been following me back, but around September, I fucked up my back really badly in the sense where it just hurt to get out of bed, lay down. I couldn't even sleep because I was in so much pain. And I was talking to Joey, my coach, and I was like, what are we going to do? Because at that point, we were around 8 weeks out from our meet in Virginia. And he goes, all right, I want you to go on Amazon and buy this inversion table. And I say, okay, I trust you. So I bought it, and essentially what it does is, you guys have seen me use it in videos, but essentially you put your feet in, you lock your feet in with this lever thing, and it closes over your legs, and then you slowly hang back and you hang upside down. And while you're hanging upside down, yes, all that blood's rushing to your head, but what it's doing is it's really decompressing your spine, and it's just pulling it apart, and it's letting go of all that pressure that might be built up down there. Is the SBD belt worth the money? Absolutely. I switched from an interbelt to an SBD belt. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more expensive, but it's by far worth it in the sense where you can throw it like after you overshoot your lift, and it's not gonna break on you. You're gonna be absolutely fine. And also, it's just like, it's much thicker than a regular interbelt. I think, what are interbelts like?
They're the same size.
Oh, they're the same size.
They're stiffer.
They're stiffer.
The
Okay.
I just feel more like.
Yeah, the SBD belts are just stiffer, and they just really help you stay like nice and compact, like right there. And also, it's an adjustable lever belt. You know, you don't have to completely unscrew one side of the interbelt in order to tighten it or loosen it, which is good because if you come in one day feeling more bloated than another day, you're absolutely fine. You just adjust it one hole with the SBD belt. And then also, many people don't like to wear their SBD or wear their belts on the same notch when it comes to squat, bench, and deadlift if you bench with a belt, which I also recommend. All right, last question. What's the move for this year? So essentially, I guess you're asking about like what my plans are. I'm just gonna continue doing school. I wanna just keep on traveling. I wanna take a trip down to Texas eventually, maybe go out to Ohio State. Just essentially just travel all over the place and just, you know, build my brand, build my following to the point where I can like confidently open up my own clothing line and be able to sell out every single drop. I have a ton of different ideas of what exactly I want to do with that. Opening up my own gym would be cool too, but I don't know how practical that would be given my current situation now. So until then, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, keep trying to grow our social media. So to the point where if I want to open up my own gym eventually, I have income to do it, whether it be through my own clothing that's funding it or some kind of other funding source, but we'll figure it out. We're taking it one day at a time. Essentially, we're just living in the moment, getting ready for this prep come April 11th, I think, is when I compete. But yeah, we're around 8 weeks out, so at this point we're not fucking around anymore. We're getting pretty serious with it, and we're trying to put up some big numbers. Right now we're wearing Alpha Leap. You got some Alpha Leap shorts, all blacked out. Travis Scott's on. But I wanted to announce that Russ reached out to me and a couple other people, and I'm happy to announce that I'm now signed with Get Better today for the foreseeable future. Which means that you guys can use my support code. It's not a discount code, but it's a support code, so if you guys use it at checkout, a portion of the proceeds will go to me. I'll put the support code down below if you guys want to support me, but they're releasing a ton of shit soon. They're doing a Valentine's drop. I don't know if the video will be out before the Valentine's Day drop, but he's planning to release a lot of stuff in the next couple months, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. It's like a big, kind of big in my book, because you know it's a pretty sick brand and I'm happy to be affiliated with it, but I just want to let you guys know that. So like I said, if you guys want to use that, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Fucking Cole was asking me, he's like, how bad was pledging? I'm like, dude, it's really not that bad. Just like manage your time well. It's like you gotta suck some dick, but like it's worth it. Like, look,
Big man.
gonna me drive back?
No.
Does he have a meal plan? Yeah.
So many obstacles, betting my money can't talk to you. I had no choice to get up and go get it, but I had to try it all. I told them in school I was popular. The teacher said it was impossible.
I'll be up there in a little
Did you still stay on session? Hey, hold up, I know the bitch better than the lady. Hold up, this you love to let me be. Okay, that big in my cool. Okay, that big in the lot. Okay, that big in the spot. Oh, down. I did the hoes in mine. I did the jury in mine. I did the bitch in mine. I be shy. But I get down. Maggie's looking palm. Love the
static, going on panic. He got status, panic. Pussy nigga, bring your charm. Most they killers, Wu-Tang. Show us new game. Drug killers in the Wu-Tang. In the top of the food chain. Dropping the cocaine, no game. Shoot with no name. You the phone game, it's your own game. Kicking your dough, man.
Yeah, Kim Jong, yeah, big arm. Wonder bread, make a bitch big crumb. I'm like lockdown, that's a no-no. When I wear my suit, I told my fofo. Y'all ain't killing shit, y'all niggas hoes ho. Crying over pussy, you a broke yo.
Oh my. Oh my. That's like a 5.
We fucking up a fuck on a little bitch. Gang, she should take the same thing. We bought all that X. 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 Shadows on shadows, no nigga done call him a shadow. Shadows you got it, don't put it in the switch on some models. Shadows on shadows, no nigga done call him a shadow. Choppers and shadows, young nigga got 2 bodies. Water, faucet, dripping on my body. Spent 10K and 5. That's they only option, cause they not gon' rob me. Pound a cookie in the backstage of Jimmy Fallon. 500,000 cash backstage in Ellen Wallen. Get right with the simple run, boots on Gucci saddles. Met Gala, dab, capital, abracadabra. You can tell but don't tell, don't snip it, that bitch on the album. She look me like a I give her a ride. She's spoiled on the pole, yeah, I made a toll.
Alright, so you guys saw that single. We overshot it pretty hard. But like it was weird. Like you guys saw my last warm up. My last warm up of 655 looked good. But I walked out 683, felt fine. And it was when I came down on the hole, I felt myself lose all tightness in my posterior chain. And I feel like that's why the single didn't go according to plan. So we just got done the past couple weeks doing set to 8. So now with this new block, we're pulling volume down to make something like a 2x6 is what I did today. And you should see that strength start to come back. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm thankful that I'm not hurt or anything after that overshoot. So we're gonna move on from it. There's nothing you can do now, like how I was talking about earlier. Dealing with failures, dealing with overshot singles. There's nothing you can do in retrospect, so you can learn from it. I learned, for example, that I need to be more tentative in my warm-ups, and especially on my top set, executing rather than just like having the mental cues in mind to be able to perform to the best standard that I can. So we're gonna get out of here, go home, eat, shower, do some work, and I'll either see you guys later today or we'll be back tomorrow for bench. Alright, we fast forwarded to Wednesday. Did schoolwork earlier, we're here at the gym. Mike and Joe are deadlifting. I just have a boring bench day, like a 4x4 or something like that. We're waiting for the bench over here. Mike and Joe are starting to warm up. So film all that, go home, and then film tomorrow, which is a big deadlift day. I have a test tomorrow that I gotta study for tonight, so likely I won't be filming anything much after the gym today. But essentially, like I said, take that test, then come back here, deadlift tomorrow, hopefully something around 700 to 705.
Nasty.
I got a flow, hop in the brick and I creep. Massage the seat, massage the shoes. I got the rest in the breeze. You ain't no carburetor. Try to kill me, I come right back on the Schwarzenegger. AP Terminator, make me burn it. No been shitting on me back then, I ain't the return the favor. Up my first night, ain't here back on. Get it back, I ain't beat about no dog. I can't find a bitch like Waldo.
Alright. Hey! Speed is cool!
Bitches low, I might fuck your hoe.
Diamonds bullying on my chest, no fucking blouse. Bitch, I make it rain showers. You dig that? Ain't want no thing about you. Conceal that. Hit 'em with that block, nigga, get back. You don't never crack, get that.
Big old male panther chameleon.
Yo, send me that. It's fuck, that was funny. It's Thursday. I had a test earlier that we got done. Beasted that out. Joe had a test. Just got done all our classes. I probably had like 3 Pop-Tarts today because we're out of food. And I was too lazy to make rice. So we're running on Pop-Tarts at Fairlife right now. Nothing unusual. We're gonna go deadlift in a couple minutes. So I want to talk to you guys about if anyone's looking for programming or coaching at all. Power Build, the gym that sponsors me, they have like this thing called Power Build Reactive where you can like plug in your information when it comes to like body weight, current numbers, and they have like an artificial intelligence that'll like make a program for you whether or not you're peaking for a meet or you're cutting or bulking. All that adjustable stuff, a bunch of different factors, so you guys can look at that if you guys feel like it.
Young dog in the club with my clock. You wanna play and then it's beat going down. We ain't hesitating, but let's get the play. I'ma lay him down, he in the line. Yeah. Pay you back, nigga, I'll pay you back. You want some real rich niggas that'll get you wet. Tell you once, won't tell you twice. I'm real to street, like a thief in the night. Look, if I call you babe, you babe for the day, or babe for the night. You love my wife. Niggas mad but hurt. I can reach over you niggas cluttered. I been good pussy nigga on the suburbs, yeah. I'ma walk in late, but see niggas ain't taking shit. Shake up to the blunt, then I burn it. Human fuck, shit, I spend this money, cause I earn it, then you feel it. Ay. Smoking dope like a chimp. Tear through my hip, that mean it is feeling me, it's still a key. These niggas ain't no kin to me, no friend of me, hell no. These niggas fucking enemies. Hey, the beat go off? Hey, I up it, then my heat go off. Bang. I heard he do that sneaky talk. Hey, I heard he was a sneaky dog. I up this fucking fool, then I speak it dog. Me, I take now.
We got to say we run up the money, we run up the shit, we run up the money, we run up the shit, we run up the money. We run up the shit, we run up the money, we run up the shit, we run up the money, we run up the money. Shit, I love bitches like you know me, once I had to fuck with you. You know what it's about when you bring it to this. call my bitch in her shit, she like a brick. I'm in Venice, I know Jimmy, he got rings. Bitch, I'm bleeding like a tick. Put it on your face. Just showing like this head. I'm a cat, I'm a dick, I don't push it right. Or else I'm killing them. Yeah, that's a fact. She blood all on my temple. She make a nigga say, what? That's why they're killing them.
Alright, so we finished up deadlifts with a single at 705. We did a lot better than last week, so I'm happy with that. Finished, can't even catch my breath. 3x5 after with 595. I accidentally didn't record a set, but trust me, I did it. And then another set with a 5 with 574, 573, whatever the conversion is. But